This, it's a new king of the channel, guys.
So crazy. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Oh, good job I'm like Billy Elliot, isn't it, lads? Oh. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hello everybody, you have joined me from the driver's seat. Shout out to Mr. Jamie FYD of an E46 M3. Now I have never driven an E46 M3 and I've only ever driven one M3 before, and that was Adam Ivel's E92 M3, and boy did that surprise me. Now this is an animal of an M3. The amount of mods this car has got, this car has been made to basically, it was made for one purpose, and that was to go round the Nürburgring. This car is the most purpose-built car I have probably ever been in, and it's a fucking E46 M3, the best-selling M3 of all time. The car which, in my opinion, and a lot of car reviewers and websites and stuff, the best M3 ever made. Now this car has had no expenses spared. The whole thing is madness. Now let's just start on, and I mean expenses in money and expenses in things like mostly saving weight. How extreme this car has gone to save weight is insane. Full fiberglass boot, fiberglass bonnet. It is totally stripped out inside. It even has the gearbox of an earlier M3. It's got the gearbox out of an E46 M3 just because it's lighter. So it's the 5-speed out of the E36 M3. This car has got a full carbon roof, plastic rear windscreen, plastic rear side windows. This car was literally built to go round track. It's got ground control racing suspension. Now these cars come out of the factory, let me put the windows up, with an inline 6 3.2 litre with around 340 horsepower. This has got some performance mods, not mainly. The intake is the main one. The intake is madness.
So the intake's actually a HRD race airbox, and there is that beautiful inline 6 with the huge intake coming down here. The K&N panel filter sitting just there in red so you can see it through the grille.
Oh my god! Wow, that's fast for an Eddie! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh, I love it! Oh my god, I love it! Wow, that woke me up. I've not even had a fucking coffee. Oh my god, I've got butterflies, boy. That is fast! I did not expect it to be that fast. I honestly did not expect it to be that fast. Oh my god. Oh no way. I'm sorry guys, this is going to be one of them reviews. I actually, the weird thing is, I actually spent quite a lot of time this morning researching this car to give you some fun facts and stuff. But I think that's just going to go totally out the window, and it's going to be a full video of me fucking screaming.
Here she is. Oh my god, she is insane. So I'm going to quickly get the spec list up on my phone now. Will be a full link in the description if you want to see the full spec list of this car. Yes, here she is. So we've got a full cage, but these seats are absolutely gorgeous. Look at them, they're actually really, really good seats considering the Cobra. No offense to Cobra or anything, but you know, sponsor me if you want to. Now, funny, interesting fact, these here, they were initially designed for airflow for the engine, but it actually found out that they didn't actually do anything, but they just kept them there for styling reasons. So, fun little fact. Now, the best thing about the M3 is just how wide it is. So much wider than a standard E46. And if you notice in the bonnet as well, you actually have this sort of loop in the bonnet coming up and down. Standard E46s don't have that, and that's just literally to space for the engine. Now, obviously, as I said about the weight saving, look how light this bonnet is. It is literally so light. So if we come round the back, we got the plastic window, plastic rear screen, carbon roof, and we've actually got fiberglass boot lid as well, which weighs, you've guessed it, absolutely nothing. We've also got a light and flywheel just to add to that lightweight sort of thing, taking every pound out of the car you physically can, hence why there's no carpet or anything in there. And we've got the short shifter to go along with it, and obviously the R8R tyres, which I personally absolutely love. Look at them huge discs and calipers. Okay, so my camera has just broke. I just dropped it and broke the lens, so the rest of the video will be filmed on my phone and the GoPro, so hopefully I've got enough cinematic. I think we've gone over the car enough now. Let's get back in and just do some raw driving shots.
These come from factory with an LSD, and they can lock up to 100%. So what does that mean? Sick cornering and sick drift, bro. Now obviously this car is not made for drifting, but it's not partial to give you a little bit of fun from the twitchy back end. Oh! Now these are my favourite M3s, and that's because I feel like this is the end of the era when things start to stray away from being mechanical and start being just a little bit too electronic and a little bit too distant from the actual raw driving feel. I drove Adam's E92 M3 and I was very shocked at how well I did like it. But after driving this one, oh my god, this is so raw. I know it's even more raw because it's well, look at it, but I can see why these are probably the most successful M3. Jesus Christ. Now it's a very 50-50 topic of whether these sound nice or not. To be fair, I was always on the side of them not sounding nice. They always sound a little bit too raspy. But this has got, is it the Eisman exhaust? Sorry, I'm not a big German boy fan, but I'll put a link over the line there.
Eisenman, there you go, Eisenman exhaust.
That's a very expensive exhaust, everybody. And it actually sounds, I don't know what it sounds like from outside the car, it might be a bit raspy, but from inside, it screams, especially when you go up in the revs, it sounds insane. It is still a little bit raspy, but it's nowhere near as how bad I thought it would be. Literally sounds like a fucking dinosaur. It's just... The thing is, I keep coming up at like 6,000 RPM because, not gonna lie, it isn't the best. There's a few people about, so I'm not gonna be stupid, but I'm not even getting the full experience of it. Hopefully I will do at some point, but I'm actually surprised at the mid-range torque on it. The mid-range torque is actually like... in a lot, it almost feels supercharged. There's no sort of boost spike at the start, then it drops off. And there's no sort of waiting to get for the power band. There's the power like a lot of NA cars are. It's just fast from the throttle. And it like doesn't stop. It's like, it just keeps getting faster and faster, obviously because the peak horsepower's at the top. But see that on paper, but translating it to real life, oh my god, this thing is fucking... Mate, listen to the sound of this car. It literally sounds like a fucking V8. Oh my god, what the fuck? Let's go over the second gear. Oh my god! Oh, the handling! Oh my god, this isn't even fair. Also, we got huge brakes on the front. I'm pretty sure there's 6 pop. Mate, listen to it. Holy shit. Oh no, it's not fair! Oh my god! It changes gears, so... No. I've got to say, that diff is probably one of the best. I don't know if it's a mixture of the diff or the chassis or whatever, but when it slides, it's so graceful. It's so graceful. Fucking hell. I love it. To be fair, that was because I went in a car park to pull over and it was a wrong one. There was like puddles everywhere, so that was why. It's not like that all the time, just slides in second gear. I broke my camera, guys.
Yay! Mate, I've really not chose the best roads to come down here, but you know what? It's one of those cars where you don't even have to force it to understand how good it is or push it to its limits to understand. You literally can have enough fun doing just 30 miles an hour. And that's what I love about cars like this. Like, it's just, if it's that good, if it's this good doing, well, not obviously a bit more than 30, 60, because of that's what we're legally allowed to do, then what is it like doing 80, 90, 100 on a track? Like, what is it like even on a track? Mate, you know, the more I grow up, the more I'm starting to run away from turbos, turbo this, turbo that, boost, woo! You get something that's just like this. This car can literally do everything. Like, you know, I love rear wheel drive stuff. I love that feeling of the back end coming out. It's so much, you get so much fun from doing it. This can do it. This handles amazing. This literally, in my eyes, can do everything. How snappy it is. Oh, mate, it's one of those, it's like a dog that's not been on a walk for a week. He just wants to go. Jeez. Now, interesting fact about the E46 M3, especially the CSLs, which were a little bit more track oriented, a bit more power, they were like one of the first cars of the class to like do 8 minutes at the ring in the early 2000s. So these were known as like the ring leaders. These were like the first cars to basically set the bar on the Nürburgring in terms of like weight, power to weight, and these cars out the factory were basically much better than any of the rivals around, well, with track racing in mind. So with this, it's already got one of the best bases a car can have, and when you do something like this to it, it just literally makes it unstoppable. And to the guy who took this round the ring, you are a lucky man. I would love to go on a track with this, and whoever wins this car, you are a lucky person, because I would die for this car. I really want it. But obviously these are creeping up in value now, and to get one like this is like a one of one. So whoever wins this, you're super lucky. Right, this is the 4th time I'm saying this, because I said it once on my Instagram. You're not following me on Instagram, go on my Instagram, it's Lockwood. I said it once at the track car giveaway, boys. I said it 3 times to my phone, but then my phone decided to break as well as my camera, so now I'm saying it to the GoPro. This, it's a new king of the channel, guys. This is the new favourite car I've ever reviewed. The Evo 6 has been on there for about a couple of years at #1. This has overtook it. This has overtook the Evo 6. This is the king of the channel. The 600 brake Evo 6 has been at #1 for so long. Not even Hurricanes have took it. Not even Ferraris have took it. This is the new king of the channel. A BMW. Can you believe I'm saying that? This is by far the best car I've had on the channel. By far. This is the favourite car I've ever reviewed. Oh my god. The channel's completed, lads. It's completed. Done. See you later. See you later. Done. I'm done, lads.